EC here, and today we're going to be talking about the Atari 50 collection, the recent free update given to fans of the collection, obviously owners of the collection, getting a free update of 12 new games, and could we see the M Network titles be added to this collection in the future? So without further ado, let's get into it. I've made it no secret on this channel that I am obviously a fan of Atari. I also have an investment in Atari, guys, so I'm a little bit biased. I will say I do feel like this free update that they did recently for the Atari 50 collection was a nice update. Sure, I've never heard of any of these games. I'm not really a fan of these sort of games. But it is nice to see Atari updating this to bring more games. And with, obviously, they've been talking. I remember I saw Gen X growing up mention in one of his videos that obviously this was the beginning. And they were planning on, and obviously it seems that there are plans from Digital Clips to bring more games to the Atari 50 collection. I figured, hey, let me talk about, the M Network games that Atari acquired. M Network, for those who don't know, has obviously quite a bit of history with Atari, because obviously these were Intellivision games which were rebranded to be re-released on the Atari 2600, because the Atari 2600 outsold the Intellivision like 10-1 during its lifespan. But basically, the goal of this video is just to talk about it, because the M Network games obviously need to have a distinct connection to the Atari history. And I think they do in a lot of ways, because these were obviously made by one of their biggest competitors, and now they're obviously fully owned by Atari. At least all the ones that aren't based on licensing, hoo-ha. But yeah, this is what I like. And I feel like if Atari was able to bring these games in an update to the Atari to the Atari 50 collection, that to me would be such a good way to obviously continue the offerings and keep bringing stuff forward and make people have the ability to obviously play more of these games, because these games aren't really that available. I know you can get them in like an Atari collection on the VCS, but if you don't have a VCS, you can't really play these games unless you either track down the original hardware or you find a ROM online. Now, if Atari was to do an update and obviously include this game, I also do hope they would include some other stuff. I know there are some other games they've acquired which do have a bit of history with Atari. For example, Bubsy, none of their games were really on the Atari, except the Atari game, or the Atari Jaguar game, Bubsy Fractured Fur Tales. I'd love to see that. The VCS as well, not the VCS, for Atari 50 as well. Also Berserk, the original Berserk, that'd be great to have that on the Atari 50 collection as well. But I feel like M Network would be the big one out of them, because obviously M Network is like 12 games, it's a dozen games. I think it's 12, 13, depending on who you ask. But yeah, those games being added to the Atari 50 collection would be amazing. And I do really hope we see something like this in the future. Now, whether or not we see it, only time will tell. But I have a lot of hope. I have hope that we will see this. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share, content notifications. I've been EC. Let me know what Atari games you want to see on the Atari 50 collection. Or what games you want to see from Atari in general. Anyway, I've been EC, guys, and I'm signing out. Peace.